Paxalex was dead. There was no mistaking this fact, and that it remains true is essential for the content of this story to bear any significance. His death was observed by the lingering spirit of Freaky, laughing to himself on his unending path to the next available skeleton. Freaky himself, if I may, had the abrasiveness of a kitchen sponge and brought around the same value to the world. He drifted his way through the crowded paths of life, paying no heed to those who travelled along the journey that Freaky believed he had long ago finished. Just short of 2 months after the death of his friend, Freaky sat idly in his graveyard. To any observer, it would be difficult to tell that he was alive at all, as his days were spent lingering purposely until something meaningful would occur to temporarily drive him to do so. In truth, Freaky himself did not mind this. With a soul that persists for eternity, he was in no rush to make the most of his time. Human life seemed so boring to him that perhaps he preferred the simplicity of being a cadaver to the woes of comparatively pitiful human existence. The graveyard saw visitors fairly often this time of year. Why? He did not know. He did not particularly care, but he took it upon himself as an adequate chance to scare or otherwise inconvenience passers-by. On this particular night, Freaky saw 3 visitors. First, they came early in the noon. A pair of small children ran around for a while before running off when hearing what they supposed were bones creaking. Much later, scarcely before midnight, came a man in a concealing outfit who shifted about worrying some way. He carried a shovel and Freaky quickly realised that he would likely lose part of his stockpile if he let this man continue what he was doing.
Boo! You're gonna die! Ah!
Again, he returned to his monotonous routine of lying in abstract thoughts. Perhaps he was trying to find something new to think about after all these centuries. This was rather rudely interrupted by Freaky spotting a figure with cartoonish proportions he only knew he would find from one individual.
Pax? Pax?
Yes, it is me.
You ignored my KFC at night, and now you have the gall to show up here, now.
What? I was dead. I died in your mansion, the one you invited me to. I'm pretty sure you saw.
Yeah, I was watching. I love the power the body bounced everywhere.
Anyway, as you know, my role in this group is solely to protect those in it, as shown from my time travel escapade. Your immortality does not make you exempt from this. I want you to know you're on a dangerous path that will only lead to regret for yourself.
The path goes on forever. I can't change that, so why should I bother with changing how I walk?
I know you won't listen to me, but just know you're going to be visited by 3 spirits. Please try to understand their message.
More? What is this, a public graveyard?
Freaky, please have some self-awareness. Maybe you won't get it now, but if you don't listen to these guys, you'll realize what we're trying to say far too late.
Fine. Like I have anything better to do.
Satisfied, Paxalex departed once more to whatever swirling void he emerged from, to be at peace again. Freaky awaited the arrival of these spirits, albeit not with much anxiety nor excitement. Freaky was awakened from his cadaver-like idleness by a figure that gazed upon him. He dimly recognized this figure, having seen it at some point in the distant past. Not paying any significant heed to the ghost itself or Paxlax's final message, he tossed the rock in the direction of the ghost to prompt it.
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
This is what he wanted to teach me, but don't forget to celebrate Christmas.
The lesson I am here to teach you is about yourself. That is why I will show you nothing you have not already witnessed.
I don't have regrets. Memories from the unchangeable past only encounter me in the present.
Perhaps. Perhaps you will change your ways once you actually bear witness to what I have to show you. Grab my hand and we shall return to the past you think you can abandon.
Right.
We hate you, evil goblin. I'm the evil goblin. You cannot catch me. I'm the evil
Them.
goblin. I can run away forever. Back here. You cannot
Yes.
catch me.
I'll
I'm
get
the evil
us.
goblin.
Right. That's what this is about.
You cannot catch
Fuck
me.
you,
I'm
Either
the
us
evil
will
goblin.
change the past, Freaky. To expect you to do so would
I'm the
accomplish
evil
nothing.
goblin. You cannot catch me.
Then,
Goblin.
what do you want?
I want you to watch
Give
and
us back our
listen.
gold.
You'll put the pieces together yourself once we present them to you.
I lost crowbars in my eyes.
Alright. But black magic isn't bad.
It is.
Black
Who are
magic
you
is
for you
very
to say?
bad.
Out loud. Yeah.
How? What does it do that
It's-
normal
it's
magic
kinda-
doesn't?
Peel the skin off the bones? I don't know, man.
Like,
Do it.
twisted.
There's a reason.
Do you
Anyone
not know
can
where
do
it
that.
originated from?
The law's arbitrary.
Yeah, but it's designed to protect us, you know?
Well, I don't believe it. I'm not going to harm anyone with
That's not what
it,
you
so why is it
believe,
wrong?
Why do you need to know it if
If
you're
we
not going to
can't
harm anyone? Only evil people know this type
Being-
of magic.
Yeah,
To
the
defend
whole point is
myself.
It's just to harm people. Oh,
what
self-defense,
you
yeah. That makes sense. You can easily
You
just
can defend yourself
with
with normal
like
magic.
regular magic, man. Exactly.
Exactly.
And
Whoa,
if you feel
whatever.
more human,
You'll live with this regret for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Do you think they were wrong?
Dunno. It was always easier not to think about it.
You've had centuries to think, and yet you still haven't decided.
If it were right, my soul would have been banished by now.
Freaky, do you not realize
Jesus
that
doesn't like you.
This is wrong
Yeah,
to
that's
do,
right.
Freaky. You can't do this.
What's wrong with it? It changes nothing about the magic. I'm
Inhumane.
just using different
It's dark.
ingredients.
The reason it's frowned
Yeah.
upon.
That's arbitrary.
There's a reason that, like,
you could be harming anybody
I'm pretty sure-
inadvertently with your spells,
Prove it.
yeah.
By using this, you're just encouraging more people to do it. You're spreading bad.
I am.
Okay,
Because I
take it,
don't
man.
think this is
It's not
wrong.
worth it. It is wrong, Freaky. You don't understand.
Regular magic harms
Yeah,
people
that's
just as
bad.
much, and considering how widely it's used, it harms people more.
So, you're just gonna continue
Still
to
stop
The
harm
brother in Christ is a
and
big
make it
difference.
worse by using dark magic?
What does it matter if my soul is damaged?
That thing's pretty
A lot of
valuable. I
things
wouldn't
will.
damage that. You'll lose who you are as, like, yourself. Oh gosh.
You're gonna watch me kill my friends?
You knew you were going to see them die, but you decided it was worth tainting your soul.
And what? I'm gonna get more immortal by watching it again?
Freaky, put down the facade for once.
Freaky.
Pretending the past doesn't exist won't cure your guilt for it.
Why should I dwell in the past? If I don't ignore my regrets, I'm just gonna end up carrying them around and crushing the soul.
Because you will never forgive yourself for repeating the mistakes of your past. Learn from your past, act in the present, improve the future.
Repeating the same mistake of becoming immortal a second time?
That wasn't your mistake. You'll figure it out soon.
It's not up to you what's a mistake and what's not.
Are you truly happy with your new life then?
I can't deal with this.
Freaky, slightly jarred by the vivid scenes from centuries ago in his former life, waited expectantly for the second ghost.
That'll teach him. It'd be really funny if that scared off the other two ghosts.
After waiting for a long time, Freaky eventually realised that the gentle laughter he heard from just outside the crypt door was not from the occasional visitor he would be getting around this season. The voice also sounded vaguely familiar, but also simultaneously like someone he hadn't met.
Wait, I know that guy. Something Ave. Oh yeah, Pave.
Yes, I am the ghost of Christmas present. Come with me.
If you say so.
Although you don't know them, this family is happy. They have been truly fulfilled by themselves for coming together and enjoying Christmas.
Just because they having parties at Halloween doesn't mean I know how to. You're not gonna make me put up a Christmas tree and sing carols just because these guys are.
Then who do you think is happier? Yourself? Or them?
Them because they're not being lectured about Christmas.
You know the answer to my question. Your existence is a punchline, Freaky, and the only one telling the jokes is you.
Because I'm bored, who's gonna be upset?
Nobody. But are you really happy with being a prop?
Yeah, I'm the luggage.
Then perhaps you should let out what remains stuffed inside that luggage.
Guess I didn't make it to the terminal. I am who I am.
There are two people I'd like you to meet in that case. You've never met them, but I imagine you're well acquainted.
What?
This is the boy Idleness, and this is his brother, Aimlessness. They strike together, and those struck by them will slowly drift and wither away until they're nothing.
That's crazy.
Free yourself from their grip, please.
What's the matter to you?
If you don't, I will have failed, and you will have failed yourself.
Right, and I do that by applying my lesson.
Yes, my time draw's short, so you should soon return to your crypt. You will understand it all after your final lesson into your future.
If you say so.
Freaky once again returned to his crypt, now slightly ponderous as to whether who he was, who he truly wanted to be, or what he wanted in the first place. He noticed the walls of his enclosure fading away, and then found himself alone in a sprawling black void.
Pretty lonely in here.
Freaky expectantly waited for a response, but was greeted by only silence. He walked along the void for what felt, even to him, like an eternity. His efforts were eventually rewarded with the sight of a dark, cloaked figure.
Could have sent me a bit closer. Anyway, I want answers to the questions your goons have made me ask. What's the lecture you got for me? Anything to show me then? So, what's gonna happen in the future? Didn't see that one coming. Yeah, been there, done that. Wow, nice slideshow you got. A bit pointless if I do say so myself. Christ, how long did this go on for? Oh, and that's where I am now. But if that's the future, then I'm gonna return here someday. The end. And if everything before that is the same as what I've been doing now, and what I've done for the last century, so it's gonna end. I'm not really immortal, am I? Everything ends. I have time to spend, and I'm slowly burning it away. I think I get it now. I could be spending the time I have left making myself and others happy, right? Although, that doesn't really explain what Christmas Past was trying to say. He didn't seem particularly mad about what I did in the past, although he's not wrong and I feel guilty for it. I guess all I can do is try to do good now so it can live on through me. Well, before I go, can I ask something? That last vision, when will that happen? What brings it about? Oh my god.
Freaky was, for the final time this night, in his crypt, trying to process information not meant for mortal nor immortal eyes. was a changed soul and began to piece together what he had to do. He had to become complete.
They're gone. I need to figure out who has them. That has to be what I'm missing.